I'm so honored. I'm always, in love with the fact that our young people are doing beautiful things in art and culture. We're in any and everything, and we're getting the chance to be innovative. Yes, we need the wisdom of the elders, but we need the young energy. We need the energy of the young. And my next guest speaks to that. He's on the side here agreeing with me. Let's welcome Mr. Xavier Edwards back to the set of Brunch. So, Zav,
Yeah,
blessings to you and
that's
thank you
it.
for being here.
Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here, as
So, tell
always.
me, what is up? What's going on?
Uh,
What's new and exciting that we need to hear about?
well, firstly, myself and Ruel Lynch, we have a new single out called Unite.
Mm-hmm.
Um, New single and music video. That's the latest like musical project we put out.
Right.
And it's about 18-month project because so much happened in between when we started writing it. And now that it took that long, there was a lot of challenges in my personal life, as well as the videographer,
Mm-hmm.
Isolate Media. We all had losses that were really close, all part of our immediate family.
Right.
And well, now that we have the opportunity to share it after such a long time, it makes it even more special, especially in the midst of all the challenges going on in the world right now. The song is about unity, which starts within,
Mm-hmm.
and then hopefully inspire all other humans to have human unity amongst each other.
Yeah, I love it. I love
Yeah,
that word unity. It speaks
for
volumes.
sure.
And it seems so simple when we say it, but if we had it at such an immense capacity, wouldn't it be a
True.
beautiful thing if we
True
could
that.
all unite?
True that. Imagine if we could just unite inside in terms of when I say I'm doing something, I do it.
Yeah.
That alone would be,
Yeah, it's
amazing.
like
So that's
so
the journey.
amazing to
Yeah,
have.
true,
I think that this is something that we need. Your
true,
music is something that we need, especially when we are losing that human aspect. We are losing love for one another.
true,
We're losing respect for one another.
true,
We're in a space where it's governed by selfishness. It's governed by, wanting material things and,
mm,
living in that type of framework.
true,
And music is so powerful. I love the fact that you use music as your medium and you
for
use
sure,
yourself as a catalyst.
for sure, for
So
sure.
the song came about because of personal experiences that you guys had.
Well, the song came about to to Ruel really sent the song to me initially. So Ruel Lynch, the person
Mm-hmm.
who I did a reel with, I think 2 to 3 years ago,
Right.
amazing producer and songwriter, he sent it to me, um, and it just so happened that between the writing process and the
Mm-hmm.
beginning of shooting and the ending of shooting, we all experience losses in our families.
Right.
And it just also happens that the song's called Unite, and we're in the middle of so much war. So
Right.
it's just divine timing, and even though we had the challenges, that is what making it so special to share it now,
Mm-hmm.
because even though it's one video, when that video started to be shot, our families were primarily whole. And by the time the video was finished shooting, everybody had lost. Mikey lost his mom, Hannah Rose and I lost our son, Ruel lost his best friend. So like sharing that now is just we're
Yeah.
just glad to be able to share it now, and it feels like a release, like a exhale.
Yeah. And sometimes things happen in sort of like a domino effect. And sometimes our loved ones suffer along with us.
For sure.
And it's a sad thing, but it's life.
That's the nature of life.
Yeah,
And
it's
that's true.
life.
That's true.
So do we let it wrap us up or do we still fight and strive for unity, for freedom, for equality?
True.
All these words that seem simple, but if we had them,
Powerful.
yeah, it would be a
Powerful.
wonderful, wonderful thing.
True. You mentioned selfish, a lot of selfishness in the world right now, and it took me back to a time where I was actively working on having a different understanding of the word selfish, because now from the place of I could see myself in everyone.
Yeah.
And the pinnacle of that was when I was in Trinidad in Sawa Market. One of the moments, I wouldn't say the pinnacle, but one of the moments that stood out, and I had lost $100, right? And instead of being angry, I was like, well, another version of self has found it. And I'm at a space right now that I could afford to lose it.
Right.
So it's all love. And I wish them well. And that was so liberating.
Yeah.
So, that all those things tie into the same ideas of unity and love and equality and harmony with each other. If you could actually see yourself in another person, then you'd show them love. You would treat them well. You treat them the way you want to be treated.
Yes.
And that's what we encourage in this song.
So just remind me again, that the concept is one of awakening, well, for me. And I'm hoping that it reaches the viewers in that same regard. The realness is also it's very raw. It's very, there are no apologies. We're being real, and we're discussing life. This is life.
Yeah.
These things happen.
Yeah, and the topics are worth discussing, because not talking about them don't help us to heal them challenges,
Yeah. So the name of the song,
Unite.
Let's start there. Because unite is such a powerhouse of a word. We have been hearing this word since the beginning of time. And somehow we seem to fall short just a bit in terms of uniting one another.
Yeah.
What's your take on that?
I think unity starts within. So just this morning I posted on our sunrise sessions as a new series we're doing, 1 minute gems of inspiration, and the topic was, in the biblical perspective of Jesus, every time, when they ask him, who are you? He'd say, I and the Father are one. The higher self and the human self in harmony.
Yes.
So in a sense, there is no conflict in should I do this, should I not do this. There's no doubt. There's no lack of belief. There's just an expression of truth, a wholeness. And I think because so many humans in general do not practice centering, so we could live, sure of our actions, saying what we mean and meaning what we say, whole, then naturally you cannot find that equilibrium with others, because you haven't found it inside of yourself.
Yes, it starts, it has to.
It has
to start with you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So that's my note to encourage everybody to take a little moment and center every day, with a prayer, with a moment of quiet and meditation, to come into harmony with yourself, so that the outside world, you could live harmoniously with them too.
Yeah, because they need to have the best version of you. This is what I always try to speak on. Giving yourself or giving your energy, it must be the best version.
Yes.
We don't want the aggravated you or the agitated you or the sad you or the lonely you. We want you to be so comfortable in yourself, so confident that we always get the best you. I mean, it's sometimes not possible, because we are human.
We're human, we are challenged.
We fall short.
We're striving towards it.
Yeah.
And that's the goal, to strive towards it every day. And not to beat yourself up when you do achieve it. But also not to be lazy and don't attempt at all.
Yes.
Because that not only leads to the suffering of others, but you suffer as well.
Yes, you do. So where can we remind us where we can find your music? Because it's definitely inspirational.
Yeah.
It's definitely uplifting. I love the rootical, if I could use that word. It's rootical.
Radical.
It's radical. It's thought-provoking. You take what you want from it, that's up to you.
True, and the art evolves as you interpret it.
Yes.
I make no claims of knowing exactly what it means. I know what it meant to me. But we share art with people and the world for them to make what they do of it too.
Definitely.
The music could be found if XAV, all caps, that's XAV, anywhere, YouTube, Spotify, um, Apple Music, iTunes. And you can follow me on all my social media platforms. Stay connected, stay inspired at zav.sound. That's SOUND.
Right, South Sound.
Yeah.
And just remind us of some of the members of your team because you have a wonderful
Oh, the team is
group
great.
of people
Yeah, for
that
sure.
really come together and gel, really mesh well.
Yeah,
And that's so important as well because the mind and the energies have to connect
correct.
positively. Yeah.
Correct. We both learn through exchange. You
Yes.
know, I'd like to give a big, massive thank you and shout out to Isolate Media. That's the eye behind everything we shoot. You know, the director, creative guidance as well has been great input, and he's a
Right.
great brother and friend. He directed the video. He shot and edited as well. Unite. He also shot and edited Reel. He also shot and edited and directed Blessings.
Right.
And we just started a series called Sunrise Sessions, where we mention in those little gems. And that just happened organically. So big love to Mikey of Isolate Media. Chanel out in Amsterdam doing great work. Hannah Rose, just for being a great partner and a good guidance.
Yes, of course.
And every other associate of the team we work with, but in terms of core team, it's a small team right now.
Yeah.
But you know, we're big.
Yeah.
We're big in
But you're big. Yeah. So it's not even just because of the number.
yeah,
What
we
you're able to accomplish
hi.
is big.
We just listening. But when we listening and we getting guidance, we activating.
Definitely.
That is what everybody on the team working on right now, just listening. And once we hear it, we active without being busy. But we active.
Yeah. And that's good. That's a good place to be. What are
Sure.
recordings like?
The recording sessions are amazing. On that note, I'm actually recording with Kyle in Trinidad right now. We do some recording with Kiwan as well, but primarily Kyle right now. Those are amazing because, as you mentioned before, the team is important. The synergy is
Definitely.
important.
Yes.
And, you know, to be in a space where you're working with someone who understands when to push you to where you need to go and also understands when to pull back and just let you express. I get that in the studio with Kyle. I get that when we shooting footage with Mikey. I get that in conversations about how we build out with Hannah Rose. And, you know, yeah, I'm just glad after we finish the recording process to be able to then share the work with everyone. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, and you said it so well. There's a sharing of positivity that has to happen. You know, and once you have that, you really can't go wrong. It's amazing what you can come together and create.
It's amazing.
Yeah, and I think you have a wonderful team. I think what you're doing is wonderful. It's positive, you know, and I, for one, am very proud of you. I think that you have something that is rustic, you have something that is pure, and that is so rare to find.
I had a lot of elders along. I had a lot of guidance along with it.
Yeah.
I benefited from having elders around me from a young age. And then I also benefited from having elders around me. And elders don't necessarily mean seniors. It just means people who carry that spirit of guidance and they're just here for you to support you along your journey. I had a lot of them along my active spiritual journey. And I'm proud to say and happy to say that even the people who entered into this space from a production side, from a friendship side, from a management side, and are still here right now, they have contributed immensely to my growth because everyone who is in the team is also working on their spiritual development, which is important. You know, we're not letting that slide in the name of making music. That's not
And
That's not what it's about.
I love it. We're not letting that slide in the name of making music, and you said it so well. Zav, we want to thank you so much for being a part of Brunch. It's always a joy speaking with you. I love your energy. I love your positivity. And from all families to yours, we wish you blessings, love, and light.
Blessings.
And we wish you success in whatever you endeavor to do. So we're going to take a look at your wonderful video, Unity. Before we do that, this is Brunch for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for being a part of what we do here. We wish you nothing but blessings, love, and light. Before we leave, though, our trivia question for today was a really, really lovely one. There is a sunken artificial reef in the waters of Speyside. What is the name of this reef? The answer is the MV Maverick. The MV Maverick. I did not know this. I learned this today. So I'm so thankful for doing this show and getting to know just a bit more, just, adding some light to your day. And I hope that you feel a little bit better after watching. You feel a little bit lighter. You feel a little bit more positive about going forth today. So we wish you blessings, love, and light. And join us again for Brunch, A Taste of Tobago. See you guys again. Bye-bye. And we now tune into Unity. This is a music video. Xavier Edwards and Ruel Lynch. You guys take it in.
Yeah. Oh na na na, yeah. Excitement, they fighting wild tonight. Oh, got to make it right. They fighting wild tonight. Oh, got to make it right. Oh. We all at a birth. And I know you know joy, and I know you feel pain. I know you seen the sunrise and got wet by rain. If you're Indian or African, Senegal or Pakistan, Tobago or Trinidad, you're British or American, you're Benin or Syrian, Jamaican or Grenadian, Canadian, Panamanian, don't treat me like a alien. No, I don't like it so. You don't have to treat me bad, even though I might think different or have a different name for God. Different hairstyle. I know the true essence lives inside the heart, lives inside the mind. Won't be here forever, just for a little time. Only love we have, only love will do. All my love is for my people, all my love for you. Everybody smile cause we are one family. Hands to the sky cause we are one family. Oh no. All of the fight on. I come to fight on. We battling for peace, so I come to war for peace. You still sleeping, that's madness. Should be tired of all this slackness. Hey, it's time to hate. Don't be too hook on debate.
every race. Let us find our equal place. One voice, one harmony, one face. Unite!
You see. Is